Hello, nieces and nephews. Welcome to week 45, year 2021. Oh, man. I'm thinking that it's year 2020 again. I guess it's because I just had my Moderna shot. But, anyways, it's week 45, year 2021, and we're having some fun. This is Cook Week. This is the Bill Dube Variety Channel, and this is where we cook, we camp, we create, we critique, and we climb. Climb is metaphorical for physical activity, and I can just barely get that all out in one breath. Anyways, we always start off Monday Lives with 5, yes, 5 crazy things from Uncle Bill's house. Hello, Bridget. Great to see you in here. And we are going to get to them right now. Now, first, I'm going to start off with 5 crazy things that have to do with cooking. Now, one of the things that not a lot of people might know, I know my kids know about it, I like tea as well as I like coffee. As a matter of fact, back in the 80s when my kids, hi, Uncle Al, great to see you in here. And tea is very dependable. You know, it's funny because you listen to coffee snobs, coffee aficionados, and you'll find that we all like to have our coffee brewed at a certain temperature, whereas tea, I don't hear that with people talking about tea. You get that scalding hot water and you pour it in. It's as simple as that. Now, bulk tea is a way to go. This is hibiscus flowers, and they will last me for years. And it's nice to have a little thing. So that's number 1 is tea, bulk tea. And here's another bulk tea that I have purchased over the years, Ceylon Up Black. It's great stuff. I got started back on doing bulk teas back in the 80s. There was an emporium in downtown San Diego next to the Writers. God, I can't talk anymore. The Writers Workshop I used to go to, they had a tea store right next door. Well, actually an emporium, and they had these bricks that I thought were so ornate, and yet they were actually made out of tea. In China, they take tea and they can press it into a brick and then sell the brick or break off pieces of the brick and sell it that way. That way it's nice and compressed, it travels well, and just a little bit that you didn't know about tea today. Another thing that is fun to have, Uncle Bill just made some of this, and I think I have it upside down. Mac and cheese. Yum. I made it in my macaroni cooker, which I've shared before. Now, one thing that I don't think I've shared is these scoops. If you do cookies, you need a scoop. One for, I think this one's a tablespoon or, either tablespoon or teaspoon. And then I have another one that's bigger. But those scoops, they give you pre-measured teaspoon. Yeah, this is a teaspoon. Flip it in, get a teaspoon, and all of your cookies will be the same size. Makes it a lot easier. Cooking, if you got cooking, you're going to have to do cleaning. And what better for cleaning? These little guys, I saw them over at the Dollar Tree. 3 for $1, obviously, because it's the Dollar Tree. They are so funny. I didn't know whether they would clean or not, but they're not too bad. They got a sponge on this side and a little scrubber on this side and foam in between. Go Team C's. We're going to have lots of plastic to deal with. Now, here is a tea infuser. I think I have 2 of them here. One is a ball and one is a spoon. I like them both. And I also like the one that's drying because I'm also drinking some tea. This is my Ceylon tea and the hibiscus. It's delicious. The thing about hibiscus flowers, when you add them into tea, they're a little bit like you get a little bit of a tart taste to it, just like kombucha. A melon baller. You want to keep a 3-year-old busy for an afternoon? Give him a melon and a melon baller. Nothing was more fun than these things. What are we up to, Bridget? I think we're up to 4 already. Now, I also have a little travel kit. I was thinking of bringing this to Vid Summit, but I decided not to do it. I mean, I packed everything but the kitchen sink. This I did not need to bring. What it is it's 2 chopsticks, 2 straws, and a straw cleaner. And the chopsticks are really special because these are titanium chopsticks, ultralight for backpacking. Very good for stirring. I use them all the time. If you do brownie in a cup, you definitely want to do it for cooking. I mean, you want to use these to stir it with. I'm like thinking 3 sentences ahead. Sorry about that, guys. Another great, if you ever see one of these in the store and you don't have one, get it. These shouldn't cost you any more than $1, or you could get it at a thrift shop. This is for emptying out the mayonnaise jar. Great stuff. Hi, Andrew. Great to see you here. And another thing with cooking is recipes. Every once in a while, these are all recipe cards that I didn't make them. I actually was in a thrift shop one day and I saw a graham cracker recipe in this one, I think it was. I said, oh, I got to have that. And lastly is my Cooking with the Stars cookbook. I think I had that. And this is a great little book. I purchased this on way back from Temecula wine tasting. And it's got all sorts of stars. I just opened up to a random one right there. And there's a chicken curry. Oh, I love curry. And recipes from all the stars. What the author had done was she contacted all these stars, asked them for 1, their photo, and 2, their favorite recipe. And I think she was charging $15, and I talked her down to 10, or it was 10. I talked her, either way, I got it at a bargain. And I even had her sign it. So I have it signed by the author. Now, you notice new specs, and wow, talk about reflection. I should have I'll look at you this way for the rest of the broadcast. My Zennies came in, and I have new Zennies these are my everyday glasses now. And I bought 4 pairs of Zennies, Zenni Optical. They're out of China. And I'm sorry, most everything seems to be made in China these days. These are my everyday glasses. They even have the blue blocker part in them, and I might as well wear them. They have a little bit less reflection than my other glasses. The ones I was just wearing were from the VA. The VA actually does progressive glasses now, and that's really nice. And I did get anti-reflection, Bridget. Yes, thanks for telling me about something that I did. But and no ping against you. It's just any glasses, if you get them at the right angle, you mean the anti-reflective glasses for my VA glasses? I forgot that I had the VA glasses on. I wonder if I also bought a pair of computer glasses for these are my old Zennies, but my new ones look just like it. This is for driving, and obviously they're polarized glasses, so they help filter out the light. This is the new Zenni glasses case, and the older Zennies glasses case. I don't know. I kind of like the older one better. And I have one more pair of Zennies to share with you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. They look just like my driving glasses, except these are my reading glasses. Uncle Bill is up to 4.5 on my prescription for reading. So that's pretty close. And did I show I did not. One last glasses. These are my bifocal prescription. Let's see, did these have oh yeah, these are Thank you, Bridget, for that suggestion. I can go with, actually, now I can see you better and you can see me, and we'll all be happy. Last week, we did the COVID shot. I was down hard for 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not really down hard, but just I didn't have the energy that I needed to do my YouTube video. So it was a little late. I got it out last night, and that was a lot of fun. Anybody got any questions? Not yet. Okay. This week, I can't wait to get it. Now, I've been, Uncle Al, you notice I actually used one, two. See, I look up to the side when I'm thinking, but I used my telephone, action camera, and my Canon M50. And I'm trying to think if I used any. Oh, no, yeah, I think I just used 3 cameras on that video that I released. This is my Victure 760 camera. Nice thing about this is it has a display on the front and the back, and I'm getting a mount where I can have it up on my shoulder like this. So that is the new mount that I think I wrote you a letter, Andrew, either that or no, I didn't write you a letter. I sent you YouTube message, but I'm going to try it up here like that while I'm cooking. Also do an overhead shot and do a time lapse shot and a regular shot. So everything's real time. And maybe, Uncle Al, I'll do it just like you did with no cuts. Did you like the fact that I had less cuts in the COVID video? Because I did cut some out, but I had a lot less jump cuts. I should have gotten it. Oh, well, nobody's added it to chat. So is everyone having a great day? What are your plans for the rest of the week? I know, Uncle Al, you're going to be doing videos every day. It seems like you're doing more than one video every day. And this is where we're at. Other cooking things that we're going to be doing this week. I am going to be making Bridget's birthday dinner, and you're tired. I am doing homework. Aw, I'm sorry about doing homework. I'm tired of doing, and I like the idea of the camera mount. Yes, it was either get it up on my shoulder or get one of those chest mounts. And I figured up on my shoulder, it's kind of closer to, my vision. I mean, the only other way is to get one of those helmet mounts. Well, not really helmet mounts, but it's going to be a strap configuration. It wasn't very expensive on Amazon. I paid $12 for it. Out the door, I think it was like $13, $14 when you add in tax. And we'll see how that works out. Also, when I thought, oh, my latest, yeah, I think I shared this before, my Rode microphone. That thing has really nice sound. And Andrew, how often do you post? Is it every day? It's amazing how many recipe videos you have up already. 15 minutes. Thank you, Bridget. And I should probably get smacked for every time I say and. And just in case I get hungry while we're doing this broadcast, I brought some food. Oh, I have a new time management system, which I forgot to do today, but I've been doing it for almost a week now. It's my 3x5 Uncle Bill management style. I have 3x5 cards, hence the word 3x5. I write out my to-do list, just a simple to-do list on the 3x5 cards. I also have a weekly, which it has my daily reoccurring things, which that I just plug in as a template over the screen grab that I do off of my Google Calendar. And it's been working pretty well for me. And then on top of that, then we go out to the monthly. I haven't quite generated or got it all in my head because I'm actually thinking of doing both, maybe a video on time management and maybe even writing a book, because I'm finding that no one time management will work for all. And that's the one nice thing about my 3x5 is it's portable. You just bring one of these cards with you, and it's reconfigurable. Plus, it's very reconfigurable. I like the sound of the Rode mic. Yes, me too. Me too. And the cool thing about the Rode mic was I was actually using this recorder, just the Sony recorder, because Sony has pretty good sound just straight out of the box. It doesn't give you as much control, but at the same time, by not having as much control, there isn't as much control there. In other words, there's not as many settings to mess up. I find that the electronics in this is a lot smarter than my head as far as setting the levels. Now, then we have the Zoom microphone. This is what I bought as the replacement to my Sony, because I thought my Sony wasn't working. I mean, heck, you test 3 lavalier microphones and they're all just banging good on the left channel, but not on the right. The recorder must be broken, especially when they have that tip. The tip was the same TRS tip that's on the Rode microphone, except they don't tell you straight out, hey, these are mono channel. They will just carry one channel. Craziness. Exited the live. Nobody exited. That's good. I like that. And Uncle Al, are you still here? I'm going to take attendance. No. We got to work towards having some fun. So, Andrew, do you think we should have some? Oh, you know what? I have a friend of mine bugging me to do, well, not really bugging me, but he wants me to do the candies from Squid Games. And I don't know about doing those candies myself. And the reason why is, one, and I wrote them today. I said, you got the Korean channels on YouTube, and they do a great job of doing squid candies. So why should I reinvent the wheel? And the other thing is, they make it look so simple, but it's not, because they're actually cooking it in a large ladle spoon. That I have one of those, but I don't have the marble and I don't have the press. Unfortunately, I had the opportunity to get one of those marbles for free, except I didn't know I would need it later on. And I've been trying to get things pared down in my house because I'm beginning to feel a little bit like a hoarder. I have things on top of things on top of things on top of things. You can't find anything. I mean, look at the back here. I got to go through that later on because that's just a pile of stuff that should be just all thrown out. But inside of there, though, there's one important letter, which is my letter, which says Uncle Bill is on a CPAP machine and he needs a higher allowance for the lower cost electric because those things eat electric. One post, I post 2 a week and the collaboration every month. Oh, that's great. You and I are posting about the same, except you get much better results. And I'm glad for you, Andrew. You deserve every single bit of it. Those are just amazing videos, and you have a well-niched channel. I send people over there all the time for cooking because you watch one of Andrew's videos, and it's just it's there. And I mean, there's just nothing else to say. Oh, by the way, I am going to do a popcorn video. I'm going to share my popcorn recipe because I have a killer curry popcorn recipe. So, okay, I'm committed to at least doing that one for this week. And let's see, the three of us can come up with some ideas for other cooking videos, maybe a loaf of bread or something. And I'm not going to do a chicken video because I'm going to be doing chicken on Saturday or, yeah, probably Saturday. And that'll be too late. I should do one where it just has how to clean because that is one thing I need to learn how to do better. And part of that is because I have a teeny tiny, tiny, tiny kitchen. Yes, I'll give you the recipe right now. You take a 2-quart popcorn popper, 2-quart sauce pan, deep saucepan. I use the one with the glass lid. It has a ceramic lining to it. You put about a 16th to an eighth of an inch of canola oil in the bottom. Add 1 teaspoon of Lala's curry. You can get that off of Amazon, or any curry will do. You add that right into the oil, and then you put 3 kernels of. You take a 1/4 cup of popcorn kernels. You put 3 of those kernels into the pot. You wait until they pop. Then you put the rest of them in, and then you pop it up. And as soon as it stops popping, you put it in your popcorn bowl. You don't have to do anything else to it. No salt, no more oil. It's just good to eat right that way. And the nice thing about putting the curry in the oil, it's well distributed throughout the whole batch of popcorn. I did it as an experiment a long time ago, and I've worked my for my own curry popcorn. I use a lot more curry than 1 teaspoon. I'm going to go back to doing 1 teaspoon because if you put like a tablespoon in, like I did last time, yeah, you get a nice curry. But the problem is then the curry will start to burn a little bit. Also, it will totally coat your pot. And then you have a lot more to clean. And kettle corn, yes, I could probably do kettle corn. I've shown my popcorn cooking book, haven't I? on the channel before, and actually, I don't even think I have time to go run and get it. It's a great recipe, and the cool thing about it is, Andrew, is it's low salt too, because you're not using, salt, and the one that kills me with popcorn, 'cause Uncle Bill does love popcorn. Oh, by the way, do you guys think I should stay with Uncle Bill or just go back to being Bill Dube? Because I was Bill Dube a long time before Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill was a good idea, yet I don't know. Maybe I'm on the crest of finally having it really pop, but I don't know. I'm just lately, or maybe it's from getting my COVID shot. I don't know. The other popcorn recipe that's really easy is you just get a hot air popper. If you want diet popcorn, get a hot air popper, put the kernels in, pop it, eat it. It's amazing that people actually pay for diet popcorn. I just laugh every time I see it because you get 5 of those bags and you could have just bought yourself a hot air popper, and then you get the 6th bag, and then you could have bought all your popcorn kernels, and that much would make the equivalent of maybe 20, 25 bags of diet popcorn. Uncle Bill is okay. Okay, so Bridget likes Uncle Bill, so that's good. Or Dad. And Bridget and I are gonna have a great time, Andrew. We're gonna be doing brownie in a mug too on her birthday, along with probably a birthday cake too, because you don't wanna just not have a birthday cake. She's gotta have at least a nice big cupcake or something for celebrating her birthday. It's going to be fun. She's turning 29 again. Isn't that what all women do? They turn 29 for the rest of their life once they hit 29. And men, I think we turn what, 39 for the rest of our life? Yeah, these glasses from Zenny aren't too bad. From your comments you received, they mostly, yeah, Uncle Bill, I got to keep it. Yeah. Yeah, Bill Doobie's just too mean. Uncle Bill's always nice. Bill Doobie has bad moods. Uncle Bill is always friendly. Yeah, I could show my bad side. Yeah. And Uncle Al, I thank you for the input about my COVID walk. Did you guys all like that? We called in my stunt syringe. Dun, 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 dun. These are good. You can get them on Amazon. If you ever have any precision gluing or lubrication that you have to do, you need a syringe for that. And these are just blunt needles, even though I made them look like they were sharp. On the thumbnail, I had a lot of fun with that. I I cut it and made it look like it was sharp, and then in the video, yeah, that was a fun video to do. It was a fun video to edit. A lot of the construction on that video was on the cutting room floor and done while I was editing because I had to redo the sound and the end. Okay, one last quick story, and then we're gonna go because we're past time. Oh, we're almost at the end of time. When I got to my last two clips on my camera, somehow I had, because my action camera is a touch screen, I must have touched the mute by accident because I had no sound and I could not get the sound synced up at all. Luckily, I had the one clip that I had done on purpose, which was the dog perspective on coming back. So why not just marry up a close to it and slap a sticker on it and send it on its way to the YouTube algorithm? And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If anybody has any ideas for more recipes that you want to see, maybe I should do grits real time because I didn't do grits real time when I did it 2 times before. And what I'm actually thinking of, another thing is Uncle Bill Dube's breakfast. Coffee and grits, have multiple cameras and just real time, because it only takes me about 15 minutes to do my breakfast each morning because I got it down to a routine. Grind the beans, put it in, measure out the water, this, that, and everything else. And although the break that I take while I'm cooking, we don't need to include that in the video. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Make every day great. I love you all. Uncle Al, Andrew, Bridget, thanks for coming. And whoever else, if they were lurking, we love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And I got to learn how to hit this thing right there and there.